підписуєте і так далі. Просто, як це...
And I think they did. What do you reckon?
Pretty brutal showing there from Aurora here on map 1. Blair, we spoke before this series, we posed the question, what sort of Aurora do we want to see heading into these big playoff games? Well, what more could you have possibly asked for?
This is exactly what the doctor ordered or the therapist ordered in the case of Aurora right there. Right? Just wake up, just smack them around, show them who you are, and that's exactly what they did, right?
Again, sounds like a terrible therapist if that's the advice he's giving.
Listen, man, Counter-Strike can be therapy at times.
What kind of therapist you have over there in India, man?
Some crazy ones, I'll tell you that.
I believe you. But yeah, I think Aurora absolutely spot on, right? Like able to bounce back after yesterday. A bit of a trap that they have fallen into themselves when I'm picking the same map, right? Just because it was close after yesterday, Aurora on a vengeance. I mean, you could tell not just, you know, the fact that they're playing well, but just the approach in some of the early rounds, right? Zantares with that door push in the first gun round. You could tell from the get-go, you know, they were on a mission and completely dismantled Venom on this one.
Yeah, just completely locked in as well. And it just takes with Counter-Strike, right? And also, it was just great to watch Zantares towards that mini outside yard position. The amount of switch-ups he had just moving around and just completely owning them. And they're just, you know, just kind of feeding him as well at some point. But it's kind of unfortunate. I did say, you know, I feel like if there's any chance for them, it's going to be an overpass CT side. He started on the CT side right there, trying to make it work over there. But then after this beatdown, it's going to be so crushing mentally as well for the side of
Let's talk about some of those individuals for Aurora on that first map. Wicadia was fabulous.
Oh, he's on a tear right now, right? He's already the highest rated player in the tournament, and this is just him just owning them from the get-go, multi-kills out of multi-kills. And even though he wound up, you know, being the top fragger on his team, everyone chipped in.
Yeah, definitely so. It felt like they were also very well prepared. You know, some of the problems with these lower tier teams is their playbook might not be mega deep, and they might not be used to someone, you know, being able to anti-shred them as well as a tier 1 team can, right? They don't just look at you, oh, they have this execute and they throw this many flashes. It's like, no, we see how they react, you know, what are their calls mostly in 4v4s, what do they do when they lose yard control? Do they only have one reaction? Details that maybe
Reklama ketdim bu yerga. Turnirga odam topish kerak. Muzikami yana.
here? Was it easy?
It was early flight, but yeah, no issues, nothing. Pretty short for me. I live pretty close by, so you know.
Oh, that's good. What about you, Tweede? Quick flight, easy flight?
It was an easy flight. I'm fit. I'm happy.
Love that. Absolutely love that. So you checked out Valletta this morning. Did you go with him as well?
No, we flew from Germany, but we didn't fly together.
No, Valletta, not together.
Valletta.
Valletta. So you went to Valletta. How was that?
Oh, beautiful, actually. You go in there, you have a couple of buildings that don't really convince you, but as soon as you're there,
Okay. Look, I've been there. It's beautiful. It's picturesque. But so's the Counter-Strike that we have here. So it's Aurora and Venom. Who do you think has taken this one?
I think Aurora definitely is taking it. No questions about that.
Especially after that first one. But who's your favorite so far for the competition? Like, who would you like to see optimally in the grand final?
optimally, for a good game of Counter-Strike, I would want to see Mongols and then either Aurora or Navi.
Okay, well, we'll see if we're going to be getting that one. Boys, enjoy your time here on the couches. Enjoy the Counter-Strike. Back to you guys on the desk.
Heard the predictions there. Sounds like Aurora heavy favorites. I think we feel the same on the desk. Do we know where Valletta is, guys?
I think I do.
Okay.
I think I have a pretty good idea from how many times I've been here. That's how little we have to say about this game. Like we're just talking to people in the crowd, you know. How's Valletta? How's your flight, Blair?
That's pretty long, I'll tell you that.
Yeah.
Başlar
I'm
mı
kind of
kaosu
scraping
bile?
the bottom of the barrel right now, but I'm kind of surprised I didn't mention Furia there. Not a Furia fan? Kind of crazy.
Just haters.
Yeah,
They're
I know.
they're the home team, right? Like they have a base here and Malta Gaming House or whatever, so they're right at home.
Let's talk a bit about Venom for a change.
Out Valletta this morning. Did you go with him as well?
No, we flew from Germany, but we didn't fly together.
Bad. We heard them in. I am intrigued though. Now they've won a game. Now they're playing on a stage for qualification for the playoffs. Does that dynamic change? Are they still playing without pressure? They shouldn't feel like they are under huge pressure. Nobody expects them to win.
I think it's a unique tournament because there's a big gap between the bottom four and the top four teams, right? So you're not going to find necessarily upsets there. But the level between the top four and the bottom four teams is relatively.
Albert başlamayacak gibi Boshlanib qopti-ku.
Relatively close. So it's going to be tough for them to, you know, draw any conclusions from this particular game. Like they're super.
From one side, hits the shot onto Woxic. Now Wakadia can't handle play. How many shots on the scout did he hit?
The first one on Mocadio,
Sağ ol,
the last
pas
one
etti
there to
içeri.
win the.
Tag on towards Zantares. He's done so much work.
Yeah, very well done there. Okay, well, this is more akin to how Nuke was in the opening matchup with these two teams. So let's see how much pressure can they put Aurora under. They should be able to get some type of a juicy T-side force by going. Here it is again. Flay just active and aggressive. Movement speed on the scout, just making him a hard target to hit, and that's a nice round to win.
He is a nuisance on the scope rifles.
I've seen some back and forths with what investments Aurora were going for there. So obviously some indecision in what the approach is. But with everybody around the 2K mark, if they take the save now, they will be able to buy into the next. Won't be a great buy, right? Because you think about it, it is only going to be the 1900 loss, and you guys can do the maths. So they would love to be able to get a plant in a round like this. Now, I know what you're thinking.
I'm thinking, where's that smoke going? That's what I was thinking.
Oh, I thought you were thinking, why's the bomb over there?
Oh, that too.
Magic just has to carry it. It's his job.
Yeah.
He throws the nades, carries the bomb.
If you're going to be,
takes all the
filing
criticism
for the in-game lead attacks,
yeah,
you will have to carry the bomb.
Yeah, so he will get 3 eco kills at some point this game, but otherwise has to do all of the dirty work.
Progression smoke, right? That's what it's going to be. It's going to land front of A. Maybe someone who would be jiggling for answers over-rotates, and then they somehow win the round with one Desert Eagle.
Okay, all right, I don't mind that. What we could discuss right now is you see this more static approach as opposed to the group up and be explosive.
Yeah.
If Venom have gone, let's go different game plan, we expect them to do this. The key to them winning is restraint of utility.
Right, which is also something I imagine doesn't come naturally to, the rookies.
Yeah, because you're blocking quite quickly, right? So.
Yeah.
But in a game like this, if it is going to be super late round, which at the moment it is starting to have that flavor, there's the progression smoke you were talking about. Still going to have to bust through that somehow. Everyone needs to die as well. So Zantares, you should probably start joining your team because you are going to want to go down for the loss bonus sake,
He's
mate.
got to knife out in order to die. Okay. 12 seconds, and there's the Bacardia Deagle. 10. Zantares begging to be shot. Someone please put me out of my misery. There we go.
Okay, so they got something, and you can see how restrained they were. They are 100% expecting pushes. So, look, if I'm Faber, and in the next rifle round I don't get the pushes, I say, hey boys, right? They're not coming at the tempo we expect, so maybe we could up the pace on our defaults here. They are playing a different game on the CT side than last time, and this is what they have to be able to take acknowledgement of within the early stages. We'll also see if that does continue, right? We've only had 3 rounds, and this would be the first quote-unquote gun round for the CT side up against the rifle round of the Ts. So they do bring out the AK-47s. It's going to be lighter on util because of that loss bonus situation. So they will have limited options. Hey, behind the tree. He's going to have company in a moment's time. Wakadia heading over towards long with Zantares not too far behind.
Yeah, so do they have someone to bait for him? Yes, they do. Hafar. Hoping to take first contact on his sweep. Didn't get spotted, didn't get the info. Flay still staring at the ground as Zantares progresses. This won't last forever. Here's him. Takes the shot, jump scare. Well played by Flay for the opening.
Okay, well, you're going to want to respond off of that. So silently.
It's like a race, the CT's running long as Snake sneaks.
Flash and swing.
Nice find. There's Bacardia one back, but it looks like the CTs will prevail here. Woxic tries as hard as he might to put Flay in a grave. Instead, now bomb loose and Maja trying to work on a 1-on-3. Jump spot, I think that information's been relayed. He's got 50 seconds to try and manipulate.
Not clear in this.
Hooks him.
Okay, all right, there's some life in Venom. This is great. So that right there, I love it. They had an idea, they rotated back. No, they didn't rotate lazily, right? They had the flash, they made sure they swung together, coming all back from long. That was really well handled. Very good stuff. It is going to have to be the partial now from Aurora, and then we'll get into the buys again into the following. And look, I want to make sure we also stay realistic in terms of the round count they're going to need on the CT side. Sure, it already looks a little bit more competitive, but the bar is going to be 8 to 9 rounds on this CT side. That's realistic. I'd say
Yeah.
that for anybody who was in the server. Right?
And especially for a team that hasn't got a single T-round on record here at Thunderpick.
Sure, right? So there's a lot of factors that are going to play into this. That's a chunky meatball of a nade right there, down the back pocket of Madja.
On overpass, to be specific. Not every map. We just witnessed, of course. They can win rounds on the T side.
Yeah, they got 2 on nuke.
Yeah, 2. Infinitely more than they have on overpass.
Yeah, I think that we can start getting excited for the potential of that Mirage third map to side up if they snuff Aurora out in the next gun round, right? And again, I'm still getting a lot of hard work to be done there, but this is where Aurora come in. They clearly think that they have a understanding of what the game plan is going to be from Venom, from the matchup just the other day. You've been offered something different so far. Can you adjust? Do you get in your head? What impact does that have?
Oh, Guardians certainly had an impact in this one. They might get a bomb plant here. I think Hofar not going to have too many issues denying the plant, but he's kept busy enough, so yeah. They will get the plant. They will have a bit of damage, force a rebuy on Flay, get that AK out of his hands, but nice shots. Hofar showing his mechanical prowess.
Whoa.
Centaurus, he's showing his, not just the Desert Eagle,
Smoke
not the
on the bomb.
1v4.
No
He'd
way.
have to hit the head through the smoke, and oh my god, what to do? No time, has to hit just a little bit.
Oho,
Centaurus
triple kill.
right before our very
Yapıyor.
eyes.
Bloody hell.
Yapıyor.
Holy.
Xantares.
That's Xantares
Yeah.
at his
Yapıyor.
absolute best
The
right there.
meat cleaver in his hands, just taking slices out of Venom.
Yeah, this was beautiful. The first one, yeah, I guarantee.
İki.
The one, absolutely
Çıktırıp
juicy.
uç.
This third,
Uç.
and then
Just
yeah,
Yeah,
even-
yapıyor.
But even got him down to low HP as well.
Yeah. He knows he just dodged a bullet, quite literally. Dodged a bullet.
Tak. Özümüz oynuyoruz. Dast qo'shimiz, dast odam zerikdi. Ketdi. Dast qo'shimiz, dast odam zerikdi. Inferno ketdi. Posenche.
Let's roll.
Nimaga unaqa bo'lyapti? Ikkitani yo'q bordim. Bilmagan holatda.
Let's go, my brothers. Grenade! Throwing a flashbang. Planted. Bomb has been planted. Terrorists win. We will definitely.
Nima deyapsan meni? O'ynashma unaqa. Oppoq qo'raman.
We must win.
Qoch tiqilma. Qoch.
Fog.
Блядь. Orqangda. Ya bu garangmi? Ты глухой, блядь.
Counter-terrorists win.
Binne qarab ko'tarib ketishim. Voy, pin 100. No, qilmaydi o'lay. Qochsang-chi, tiqilavermasdan. Yine 2 borda, mana shu tiqilib. Qilmagan yonimga. Dalbayob. Негр.
Осуждаю.
Grenade out. Terrorists win. You are stupid to think you will win. Let's go, my brother.
ko'rmasang-chi.
Throwing a flashbang. I'm throwing a flashbang. I'm throwing a grenade. Throwing fire. Come on, let's go. Grenade out. Grenade out. Flashbang.
Не мешай.
I planted the bomb.
Aytdi. Bildamasdaligini buni.
Terrorists win. You will all die. This is what we have been working for.
Men birinchi ketyapman. Shundog'im. Qilmasang.
I'm throwing a flashbang.
Ko'ryapsan, sezyapsanmi shuni?
I'm throwing a grenade. Terrorists win. We are the best. I planted.
Zeus. Hadi.
It is time now, my brother.
Voy yine.